So right folks, back again. Now the technical gremlins have been sorted out, i.e. my finger and not getting it right to begin with. We're back with the cleaned up and much more tidied up workbench in the living room. So over to this side you can see all the modelling stuff, the brushes and everything I've been using and a few paints. Then if we do a quick zoom in, right, over the back there's various different figures. To the right there's the Gary Morley new elves that he's done. Very rare standard bearers. Stuff I'm actually doing in white undercoat now. This is the first time in about 40, maybe a little bit longer years I've done it with white undercoat. And if we come down you can see these spearmen here. There's another one that's in the process of being primed, so that's the start of those from Foundry that were released during Bring Out Your Lead. Sorry, a bit fast. There's the Marauder Miniatures Flagellant. Over the back we've got a few the Necromunda figures I'm working on. Then the pack there has the hounds for the Dark Elves. Then we have a couple of Dark Elves there. That is the Silver Horse there at the moment. That is one of the Foundry War of the Roses range, which was originally done by Citadel. Then there's a horse at the side of that, which is a rare one. And then there's the boar from Marauder Miniatures and the riders for those three. Obviously we've got some finished painted stuff there, so I don't know how well this camera's picking it up. And then we've got various different things I want to be working on. You've got some ogres, some Ashigaru and natives from French Indian War in there. You've got some, the two black horses, the silver figures at the side there, Lanchnecht cavalry. And then from here, sorry if I'm moving a bit fast, all the way across these packages are those Reichsguard mounted knights from Marauder. And then a very old, well not old, but with the original 1980s Bretonians. Then my paper and what have you. Then going up, obviously we've got two drawers full of bits and bobs that I use. Then we have various different paints that I'm using quite regular, so I keep them there. Then if we pan over, we now have the Duncan Rhodes tooth and coat paints. The first wave, I've steadily built these up and bought the rack separate, and then I have some more here ready for the next rack. So yeah, so that's how it's looking at the moment. And behind here you can see the old CD radio player, so sometimes when the wife's not in I'll put some of my own music on, otherwise it's headphones and the tablet. And up here, and I hope it doesn't glare you, I've just done that for lighting more than anything else, is the light that I use. And then we'll pan down nice and steadily to, well, that needs a good dust, this here, which supports my phone if required, or the tablet. So there you go folks, that's the tidied up bench. I'll probably get these painted models outside and do the first spray of varnish on them, and then do the secondary varnish as well. So when I varnish my figures, I give them a light dusting of the Games Workshop spray varnish, let that dry thoroughly, and then I use ultra matte varnish from AK Interactive, which dries pure matte, and that's the finish I like. So yeah, so there we go folks, that's the table as it stands there. Here at the front, sorry, I think we might have forgot, these are Mexican peasants from Foundry, which I'm steadily painting up for. Well, here we go. Life's never so simple. You have to have a yawn in it. Sorry. Yeah, these are obviously Foundry Mexican villagers for a Wild West game. So yeah, so there you go, folks. That's the table. Much more tidier. Hopefully won't clutter my head up as well as clutter here up. But yes, so there you go, folks. Have a nice day, and I'll catch us all later. Cheers. Bye.